EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First play, and May goes to the air. A short one there to Otten. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Throwing now is May. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They try and run for this with Kamara. He will have the Commanders' first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
It's an early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
10 yards. That's another Washington Commanders.
On first and 10, here's May. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. A gain there of 21. First down, Washington.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now, this looks like a design run. He'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Mike, I think every offense would love to be able to call designed runs for their quarterback, but it's so dependent of who that quarterback is. And for this team, to be able to have that guy behind center, it just adds a different element to what they can do on offense.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. He was looking for Nick Westbrook-Akine there. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here's May. It is brought in the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
First carry for David Montgomery. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8.
the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On third down, Penix. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
That'll be caught in Alvin Kamara. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
To throw on first down is May. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
May to throw on second down. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. May to the air once more. This one brought in by Brown. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throw again is May. Out to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Washington. That's his second touchdown in this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Open man downfield. It is Hopkins. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a first down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet.
On play action, Penix, headed left. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. They'll run, and this is Smith. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, and here's Penix. He's got a man. It's McClure. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's first and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19.
From the gun, here is Penix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll take this one in. Rashad Smith, touchdown Seahawks. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Maynard on first and 10. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now May. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Here's third and 7.
Crazy. You're right. 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he's going to get off awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. And it's going to be a Commanders first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is May. That's caught left side by Otten. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. First and 10.
That's another Washington Commanders.
To throw now, May. A short one there to Otten. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Mark down at the 6. Here now, second down and goal.
Here goes tonight.
May gonna look to throw. He's got it at the 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that?
Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. On second down, here's Penix. That's taken in, and it's Jarquez Hunter. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Seahawks.
From the gun, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's to the running back, David Montgomery. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Moving outside, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On first down, it's Penix. He'll set up the screen to Montgomery. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. Throwing is Penix. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
You're going to go play action with Penix. This is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to...
That is hot in the middle of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Washington. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside. Saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it, keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go, Snap.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
That's good for Washington.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Kershawn Wharton, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. Taking the deep shot for Smith-Njigba.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They're going. It's May. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
A loss of 12 yards. It's 7 down.
To throw is Penix. Out wide, it's McClure. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sanchez in formation.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
60 Vikings.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That's incomplete. Daring Paul on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Short pass caught by Oliver. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 2nd down, it's May. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Washington.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased. If you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
14 yards.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. Your defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Throwing now is May. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. Over the middle, he's got McClure. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And this will be incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing again, it's Penix. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. To throw again, it's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
On second down, here's Penix. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 round, 18 round.
3rd and 2. And Penix will find his tight end. It's Strange. And he will score. Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. A short one there to Otten. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
May to throw on 2nd down. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. Forced to his right. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he will go all the way. Famous Jones. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point, up and good. The Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Horn now to return it. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. Open man, his tight end strings. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The Seahawks first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Seattle.
On first and 10, it's Penix. To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin. And he will get into the end zone. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Seahawks. Elliott on now for the PAT. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left. And the score remains right where it's at.
Jake Elliott.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. He'll go right and find his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Throwing on second down, May. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's caught. And he will score. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Washington. The extra point now for Portugales. He knocks it through. And the Commanders are going to extend their lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 38. Seahawks 20.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Horn now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line. Man in motion here is Jennings. Going now, Penix on first down. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down. Third and 2.
To throw is Penix. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Whoa! That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They put Strange in motion. They send the tight end in motion. Again, it's Penix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. Third down coming up. Going to throw again. Open man, right side. He's got it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Seahawks, first down.
From the gun, here is Penix. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but wait. Turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders are able to extend the lead.
Commanders 45, Seahawks 20.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. There's a short one. He's got Strange. And we'll get whistles and a timeout. So they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Commanders take over first and 10.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here.